Letting go is the key to discovering who you really are, and I'm about to show you how it changed my life. When we think about personal growth and self-discovery, we often focus on adding new skills, building positive habits, and setting goals for ourselves. But what if I told you that the most powerful tool for finding your true self isn't about adding anything, but rather, it's about letting go. It's about releasing the things that hold us back, the things that make us feel stuck, and the things that prevent us from living authentically. Letting go is a concept that can be difficult to grasp, especially when we're attached to certain aspects of our lives. We get comfortable, we get used to things being a certain way, and we get scared to let go of what we know, even if it's not serving us. But the truth is, holding on to those things is exactly what's keeping us from reaching our full potential. So what does it mean to let go? It means releasing the need for control, the need for validation, and the need for perfection. It means letting go of fear, of doubt, of shame, and of guilt. And it means embracing the unknown, with all its uncertainties and unpredictabilities. As we struggle to let go, we often find ourselves facing common challenges. We try to hold on to past relationships, past experiences, and past identities. We try to cling to the life we know, even if it's not working for us anymore. We try to recreate what's familiar, instead of embracing what's new. We get stuck in our heads, replaying the same thoughts over and over, trying to make sense of things that don't make sense anymore. We try to fit into societal norms, even if they don't align with our true selves. We try to please others instead of pleasing ourselves. We're afraid of being alone, of being rejected, of being judged, and of being misunderstood. We're afraid of change, of the unknown, and of uncertainty. We're afraid of losing control, of losing our sense of identity, and of losing the life we know. We're so focused on what's missing, what's lacking, and what's not working, that we forget to focus on what's already present, what's already abundant, and what's already working. But what if I told you that there's a transformative moment, a moment that changes everything, a moment that makes you realize that letting go is not about losing something, but about gaining something much more valuable? For me, that moment came when I realized that I was holding on to a toxic relationship for far too long. I was holding on to the idea that if I just tried harder, if I just loved more, if I just gave more, things would get better. But the truth was, it was never going to get better, because it was never meant to be. That realization hit me like a ton of bricks. It was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I felt free, I felt light, and I felt empowered. I realized that I had the power to let go, to release, to surrender, and to move on. When we let go, we create space for new things to come into our lives. We create space for growth, for expansion, and for exploration. We create space for self-discovery, for introspection, and for self-awareness. We start to see the world from a different perspective, a perspective that's not tainted by fear, by doubt, or by shame. We start to see our true selves, our authentic selves, our imperfectly perfect selves. We start to live more authentically, more boldly, and more unapologetically. We start to shed the masks we wear, the personas we create, and the facades we put on. We start to show up as ourselves, imperfections and all. So, what does it mean to find your true self by letting go? It means embracing your vulnerability, your sensitivity, and your emotions. It means embracing your quirks, your flaws, and your imperfections. It means embracing your uniqueness, your individuality, and your authenticity. It means living a life that's true to who you are, a life that's not dictated by societal norms, by expectations, or by pressure. It means living a life that's raw, that's real, and that's unapologetically you. So, if you're willing to take the leap, to take the first step, and to start letting go, I invite you to share your own experiences in the comments below. What have you been holding on to? What are you ready to release? What do you hope to gain by letting go? And if you're ready to dive deeper into personal growth techniques, I invite you to watch my next video, where we'll explore more strategies for living a life that's true to who you are.